Hello, beautiful beings. This is Milena. How has your week been? Today, I would like to address one of the most empowering things that we can do for ourselves in order to be the empowered person that we came here to be. And what I'm talking about is owning our feelings. Okay, that sounds spiritual and fancy, but what does it mean? So often, and we've all done it, and we continue to do it at times, very often subconsciously or unconsciously, we give the responsibility to how we feel, no matter what we feel, to other people, to somebody else. A client made me angry, and I really needed this meditation, somebody said to me very recently. This person made me angry. This person makes me so frustrated. She makes me feel like a bad husband. He makes me feel unattractive. The list is endless. You frustrate me. You confuse me. You make me angry. All of those things are us not really owning our feelings and giving the responsibility for the way that we feel to somebody else. It doesn't matter who that person is. Even when we say you make me happy, that's still not us owning our feelings and giving the responsibility of how we feel, and in this case our happiness, onto another person. Okay, fine, we can do that. We've been doing that. We continue to do it sometimes, very often unconsciously. But what is the end result of that? That means that we're giving our power away to another person or other people to determine how we feel. And that is an extreme state of disempowerment. Now, there might be cases when another person or other people are projecting things, and sometimes even intentionally they might be trying to make you feel a certain way. And we are going to talk about some of those things in the next video or sometime in the future. But what that constitutes is just an invitation. Hey, would you like to feel this way? Would you like to feel ashamed and guilty and afraid? Would you like to feel really angry? And what we say is, yes, I agree to that, and I'm going to give you the power to determine. I'm going to agree to feeling this way, and then I'm going to blame you for it, which automatically puts us in a position, well, what can we do about it though? We can't really change anything, and the only way for us to get out of it is the hope that they somehow adjust their behavior, the words that they say. I'm sure all of us have tested this and have tried and had hoped that somebody would tweak or change completely their behavior so that we feel better, and in most cases we've discovered, or in all of them, that doesn't really happen. Because the point of power is us. We are in charge, because if I'm feeling the anger, if I'm feeling unattractive, if I'm feeling guilt or shame or fear or blame, the feeling is mine. Yes, there might be a projection and an offer from the other person, but that means I agreed to feel that way because there was something inside of me that said I should, maybe, or that I do feel that way. But if there's no anchor, if there's nothing for this invitation to latch onto within me, within my own field, it can't. It's just going to fly straight through me. It's not going to hit me, and it's not going to latch on. Yes, we will still feel the projection, we will still feel the energy, but we're not going to let it attach to us. If I'm angry, then that is me. Yes, again, there might have been an offer, an invitation, a projection of that. Oftentimes there isn't, though. Oftentimes it's our own interpretation and everything that is going on within us that makes us feel that way. So why is it worth our while to own our feelings, and what does that mean? Well, I feel angry. I feel unattractive. I feel like a bad wife or husband. I feel this way. Because as soon as we say that sentence, we have the recognition that that is a choice. And we don't necessarily always have to agree. We never have to agree. We always have the choice to feel a different way. That, and I'm not talking about spiritual bypassing or whatever they call it, just to say, oh, everything's great and it's my own feelings and I need to suppress it or not feel it because I have a choice not to feel it. No. If the energy is there, if I'm angry, if I feel all of those things, I'm going to process them, which means allow them to exist and express to their fullest extent in my field until they get spent. And there's no more of that because we've talked about it. What you resist persists. So the first step is really owning whatever it is that we feel. What is going on inside? What does this tell me about me? And we sit with it. We start looking at the feeling. Well, I feel angry because I was told that maybe as a coach I didn't do a good job, or that I was a fraud, or that I was charging too much. All right. So I feel hurt. I feel angry. I feel frustrated. I sit with the feeling. Why? Do I feel like a fraud? Do I feel this part of unworthiness that tells me that I cannot charge what I charge for the work that I do for people? Do I value it? And was this why I was angry and hurt or triggered? And then I sit and I process these feelings. I allow them to express. And then I'm as good as new. Once we started doing that work, we are going to be consciously aware that we have a choice. And we can ask ourselves that question. Do I want to give this person, thing, or situation the power to determine how I feel? So how did you feel today? How did you feel yesterday if you're watching this in the morning? Did you attribute any of your feelings to another person? It's like we're saying, no, I don't want my power. You take my power, because I really enjoy blaming you for it. And I really enjoy not being able to do anything about it or change it. And I want to continue having this experience. It's crappy, but it's familiar. And I'd rather put the responsibility on you rather than take it myself. And when we take the reins and choose to consciously decide how to feel about it, and then we sit with whatever comes up and then clear it, our experience transforms. So much so that our lives feels very, very, very different from what it used to be. And then it really doesn't matter how those around us choose to act, react, or not. But ultimately, the boss of that experience, who's in charge of that, is us. And if you still need more help figuring out where exactly you might be doing this or how to come out of this pattern, book a session at askmilena.com. Subscribe to my newsletter for some details and information that I don't share anywhere else. Subscribe to the channel and remember to click on the bell so that you get notified of all new videos which come out on Friday. I'll see you soon, guys. Bye-bye.